All right, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's raining cats and dogs out here. Yeah, man, that was kind of funny today. One of them stopped and asked me, "Is like, you're not afraid of the rain?" No, not afraid of anything. I'm glad that this. I'm kind of glad it's raining. I just hope my phone's all right. Trying to do this stuff, but it's kind of nice, relaxing. But yeah, man, like I said, at the end of the day, right, we gonna keep on pushing forward, doing what we do. Batman has a job to do. All these folks know what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret. So at the end of the day, you just got to keep on pushing forward, man. God always told me that my blessings come with the rain, and it's raining. I'm seeing readings. Every reading is talking about that there's going to be some opportunity that's coming. I don't know what all that's about exactly. I have no idea. But that's what it says, and Lord knows I need it, man. Please, Lord God, help me right now. So I can get this put together. Somehow I kind of figure it out. There's a trash bag just sitting here. Somebody just threw out the trash here on the side of the road. But every day I figure it out somehow. I always have. Just right now, this is going to be the hardest time period until we have folks step up and start doing their job, donating, showing some support. Just that simple. That's my whole point. You know, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not going to let nothing get in the way of me and my money and my success and my beautiful future. Today, I tried to see if the bulletproof vest would go over this armor somehow, but it ain't working. It fits too tight, and I can feel it immediately. I can't be constricted in this armor. I mean, it's horrible. Like, it really affects me, like right now. I'm still feeling it. That was a honk. They're moving a boat. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully, I'll be all right just from that. That right there ain't good. I can feel it already. But, like I said, we try to move forward. We try to do what we can, do the best we can. These folks want to act like this stuff is easy, man. I put everything on the line to do all this. This ain't easy. Yeah, no, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm ambitious. Feel me? Literally, I don't fear nothing. If I feared something, I wouldn't be out here doing this every day, especially in all the physical shape that I'm in, all the issues I should have, right? And I overcome every single day. Feel me? Now, like I just realized this is my money maker, man. I just see what it is. I put on the bat suit. I make money. I get paid. Why should I take a day off? Why should I quit? That's the way I look at it. Why? It ain't worth it to take a day off. It ain't worth it to quit when it's working. I got the whole internet in a frenzy and an uproar over little old me. Feel me? That's all y'all show. You don't make me feel anyway. You understand? Like I said, it just shows me what's wrong with you, right? It shows me that that's something to laugh at. Wow, unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That's hilarious, man. Powerless people, bro. Powerless. Powerless. Can't change nothing. Can't do nothing. Can't get nothing done. They want to be all up in your business. Not happening. Like I said, not a nice guy. Not going to play your games. You're all gonna stay out my way and I'm gonna make my money. That's what you're gonna do. So like I said, it's just crazy, man. It's funny. Feel me? Again, every word I said yesterday, I mean from the bottom of my heart. That was me standing up and letting y'all fools know, like I said, when I was in Green Bay, dudes would be in cars like 6 deep. Okay? And them cars would be peeling out, running away from me in the street. This is all actual factual. People saw it happen on camera. Just for me talking. In jail, it was the same thing. All I had to do was verbalize and talk and raise my voice a little bit. Folks would back up, right? Now, that's not how I'm built. I'm not conditioned for that. You understand? The reason that I do that is because you have to be smart. You understand? You have to avoid the pitfalls in life that people want for you. You understand? And that's part of what Batman about too. Real talk. Is self-preservation. Something I've had to teach myself because I was never good at it. Ever. I always was very reckless, very risky, very out of control. I didn't care, man. You know? I was under control, but I just not under anybody's control. I didn't care. I had no limits. So kind of uncontrollable. I've always been like that. That's why these people are funny to me. Look at all that energy that you all expend online. And you just told me everything I need to know. Like I said, that dude ain't monetized. None of y'all are. And you're super jealous because of my job, because you wish that you could do what I do, because you wish that you could live my life, walk in my shoes, do the things I've done. So therefore, like I said, day one, don't say nothing to me. None of y'all. We have nothing to talk about or conversate about, especially if you ain't putting money in my pocket. That's crazy. That's why y'all want to get on panels. You want to play these internet games. You can't talk to me like that. I'm not you. I'm not a YouTuber. So like I said, we're in two totally different leagues. This is like the VIP lounge. You understand? You're talking to the winner's circle here. All I've done is win. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, but what? They try to talk down on strategy. So building this business that's accomplished more than every agency combined, all the folks respect it, even the sheriffs, the cops, everybody respects it. They ask me for videos, pictures. They talking to me now. That's good, right? Like, we're good. You know what I mean? We built a solid relationship, and that's what needs to be there because I'm Batman. And at some point, everything I'm doing is designed to help them and to protect them as well as everybody else. That's the facts. Everything I did is with good intentions here. Okay? That's what it's been since day one. That's what it will always be. I'm a mature, disciplined, real, righteous man. I've been through hell. And I'm going to stay being a good person and stay making solid, concrete, positive decisions because I got a lot of people to save. I got a lot of people to help. This is not about just me. A lot of you need to learn to get over yourself. It ain't about you. You understand? It's about all these people. People need help. We all need help. We're supposed to be working together. And if we don't work together, then what are we going to have? This is the United States. It's not divided, much to your dismay, apparently. Right? I got everybody behind me, man. I got the whole country behind me. Understand? Like I said, I work on one project at a time. I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit. I had over 70,000 shares of stock. I'm a boss and a hustler. You can't keep using words and trying to dismiss what I've accomplished like it ain't nothing. The things I have and I've accomplished are a huge deal. They're things that take 18 million lifetimes to acquire. Boy, stop it. You need to get real with yourselves. So again, I'm a grown man, dude. Any fake talk, I don't even entertain. You understand? Of course I'm going to get pissed off. I don't play like that, man. Talk to me in reality, homie. So like I said, in this reality, right, You work on one project at a time. You compete with the best. Right now, we're doing YouTube. I already have the stock settlement lawsuit. I already am richer in equity than every millionaire, fake billionaire, fake whatever, fake celebrity in the world. And I'm going out and getting more and acting like I got nothing. I got set up and targeted for having too much money, bounced back every time. People still, did things to try to sabotage me. It's okay. I have to start over with the money. That's fine. It blessed me because I pumped some of the money into this business, right? And what I'm doing here as Batman, genius move. So I'm making every right decision. You trying to get like me for the last time. Don't talk to me no way that don't make sense, homie. Y'all got to be real with yourselves. You're not making no sense. No, I'm not struggling. I'm not nothing. I'm winning. This is what I set out to do. Yeah. See, they want to convince you, that's how corny they are, that you're doing something wrong, but I'm doing everything right. That next check is up over $170, and they want to distract because they know that we getting all this money and all this bread. And they know that birthday check is what matters. This next check, it's already solidified in the books, and it's going to grow more, right? They know that's what matters because all I got to do is get to it. Once I get to that check, right, the whole world changes. Feel me? Everything changes because then we really get this show on the road the way it's supposed to be done. Boy. So, like I said, I'm glad that the public enjoys what I'm doing. I'm glad that they want to get involved. I'm happy about all of it, man. It's all going perfectly according to plan. If you want me to be real. So yeah, like I said, let people do what they do, man. I ain't worried about none of that, bro. Like I said, it's a one-time thing. I let you know what it is. They're gonna talk to me in reality. I'm working on one thing at a time. I'm a human being, brother. I'm working on this project, competing with the best, and we shutting them all down, folks. There's not a being on this network who's not jealous of me who can come close to seeing me or compete. They seeing me leave them all behind in a trail of my dust. That's what's happening right now. That's all that's been happening. Of course you upset. Stop projecting and just admit what it is. Say that you upset. Y'all folks is always going to stay mad because we out here getting money. While you talk, we getting money. You understand? No, I've made plenty of money doing this, man. I make quite a few checks, bro. Non-stop. Good money, good checks, solid. Feel me? $170 is solid. I don't know what you're talking about. If anything, I think that's my best month ever. You can't even be honest and real when you speak about something. Again, they pay like 1/100 of a cent for 1,000 views. It takes time, brother. It takes building momentum. I'm taking something that ain't supposed to pay at all. Hold on. I'm taking something that's not supposed to pay at all, and I'm making mad money out of it. People are mad because they know I'm going to be able to save all my bread I get, every dime. You've tried everything to stop me. Yeah, you definitely care about this career. Don't even front. All you care about is my success, and y'all are worried about it, and it bothers you. Good. I'm going to rub it in every day some more. Homie. Right? It bothers them to see a human being moving and getting up and going. It bothers them. I'm telling you, I know how narcs think. You understand? Yeah, your problem is sick. You got an issue with humanity. Right. Anyone who's happy and doing something, it ain't about money, brother. It's about happiness, man. Anybody you see who's just living their actual life, enjoying themselves, you all jealous because you can't do that. That ain't my problem. You don't scare me. None of you. I've addressed all of you to your face. Narcs can't trick me off my throne, bro. Like I said, keep pretending. You know what I mean? Keep pretending. Real talk. with an actual psycho. With the real deal. Yeah, these people want to front. You have any clue how my dad was? Ugh, my dad was a monster, bro. Real talk. Honestly, if you want me to keep it a buck, real talk, I wish that these people would have played these games with my father. My father wouldn't have had none of it, and neither have I. Like I said, all y'all, it's all corny. You want to talk behind computers and phones, right? Hiding. That's some corny nonsense. I'll never conversate with people who hiding, bro. Everybody, again, you're welcome to come out here and pull up and talk to my face. You understand? Y'all are a little bit too comfortable. Matter of fact, you a lot too comfortable. I don't think y'all understand yet, right? The perspective, but I'm lying. I think most of you do. Look, I'm lying on World Star like you. Oh man, these folks is funny. They've been funny. Real talk. That's the actual truth. Y'all been funny, been about nothing, nothing going on for yourself. You gotta ask yourself, man. Every day I'm gonna remind you, hi, it's me again. I'm a real strong dude, right? You see what they trying to do to me in front of all you. All these folks driving by, don't none of them care. All you so-called women on the internet trying to act like you showing out, right? I just saw one of them, y'all such a joke. I saw one of them take a flight, okay? Go all the way to Athens, Greece, okay? Get a 5-star hotel and have a mukbang McDonald's, right? And I gave the link I'm promoting, and it don't ever come across your mind to maybe donate a little something when you got money like that moving around, and we know you ain't worked for it. These so-called women ain't never worked hard ever. They get everything handed to them. Come on, dog. I'm not a hater, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Feel me? You people are lucky. You've gotten all these blessings and you're wicked and no good. You know what I mean? And some of them are all right. Like, I think that individual's all right. I don't think they're a bad person, right? But, like, I mean, if you got it like that, right, why would you not share? And see, that's why people like that, their fortune, it always dwindles. See, y'all still talking about money. It's like you can't hear. You want to act like you're not hearing. I don't care about money, homie. I manifest millions of dollars, period. You make money through the universal laws of karma. Nobody agrees with anything you've ever typed to say. So, like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, I have everything documented, folks. We have an individual, Siobhan Crow, continues to have the red triangles. You know, she just continues to commit crime after crime, right? Stalking me. She thinks it's cute going on my Venmo. I have all that documented. So, like I said, you're not a very smart criminal and you have nothing to do with me and you're not going to build a name off of me. You don't even know how to do YouTube. These people are funny, man. They super slow, right? I'm not going to continue to speak your name, right? Like, it is what it is. You give me documentation like that, easy. That's guaranteed prison sentence. Nobody's scared of you. What are you talking for? See, these folks, they can't get over it. They're really unhinged at my success. Like, dude, nobody cares. They're throwing actual hissy fits and tantrums, everyday conniption fits, okay, over me just living my life and existing. These are complete strangers. Never met them. No, I never talked to you, right? And they drove across state lines and lost me my job at Dizzy Rooster. They're the same ones who called that corner store and talked to that Cameron dude. They tried to set me up. They made a false call on me right here where I'm walking. All this goes into the lawsuit, okay? So, you know, stalking across state lines is a felony, Siobhan Crow, and your name's out there publicly. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? It's hilarious. I think it's like SIOBAHN space CROWE. That individual should have been arrested and put in prison 20 years ago. They've been doing this for like 2 decades. just because they saw me on YouTube and I put up more money on this network than anyone. Okay? And that's the grandma that the readings speak about, because every reading I look at is a direct download for me. And it said the grandma is about to be arrested. You about to go to prison for what you're doing. See, I don't have to do anything. No, I already did my part. I gave the legal names a long time ago, right? This is what it is. Now, what did they say? Oh, nothing can be done. Exactly why I feel the way I do. It ain't going to change, right? I mean, if people just say they can't do their job, that's corruption. So again, we come back to the same issue, right? Well, how is it possible that people can do these things and they're so confident when they're literally breaking the law? You're not above the law. They're nobody special. They can't afford a hot dog. They're not in any leadership position other than trying to act like a cult leader, which is another prison sentence. Siobhan Crow, you're going to be in prison for a very long time, right? It's common sense. Like, I honestly think that you're never going to get out of prison. You understand? That's all. I don't have to do anything extra or document. I've got more than enough evidence. And like I said, everything was already provided. They can't erase that, right? That would be another lawsuit. There's already a lawsuit getting filed. Understand? So these people want to act like I'm hiding or I'm not talking about the truth. I'm talking about everything going on, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You committing crimes doesn't make me feel anyway. It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't make me stressed. See what I'm saying? Nah, it's just like having a log file and I just tally it into the file and keep that as documented evidence, and that's it. Like I said, these folks are nobody. You're not even a part of this. You ain't from the street. Like I said, all of you have already backed down. Come on, bro. Wasting your time, man. You know what I mean? Unhinged and can't handle my success. But you're watching my success. So again, what are you going to do about it? I'll challenge you every single day. Because like I said, you're so silly, you keep doing it to yourself. The more you lash out, Narky, like it's the thing to do, right? Playing some weird game online because you're a coward, the more money I get paid, the bigger that settlement will be. So you don't get it. You can't stop. This is actual unhinged folks that cannot control themselves. They cannot stop. Yeah. And that's the thing. When we get in court, I'm going to start talking and directly to you. And I want the world to see. They're going to look right at you and they're going to see you like being unhinged. Because I can get a reaction out of you in 5 seconds. I already know it without even trying. You try to act unfazed because you're losing it over there. Right. So I'm winning, sister. Just like I'll always win. It's a man's world. You understand? You're nobody. I don't know what you're talking for. Continuing on. People want to act like they're doing something or saying something. None of them even have an identity. Feel me? And you don't even have self-control, much less do you control me or run anything. These folks is just, like I said, they're out their mind. And what immature people do is they get on these social media apps and they start thinking they running something. You don't run YouTube. Simple as that. And if anyone does, I do. I'm the one who makes all the decisions. I'm your boss. I've already monopolized. I get every red cent that this network has to provide, right? Like I said, $170 means I'm successful. I just had the best month I've ever had. I've had checks with $200 bonuses. I've had checks almost $300. It's not about that. I had the best month that I ever had, just straight up without any bonuses or nothing. And like I said, they owe me $1,000 bonus, and either they can pay it or it'll be brought up in the federal lawsuit and they'll have to pay it then. You understand? You can't just make gifts that Christina sent disappear. And that's what this company did, because they're in touch with the red triangles and they're who targeted me. You understand? YouTube and Google is who targeted me, folks. That's right. I make the little money that I do off the same company that I'm taking to court and filing a lawsuit, and they're going to have to pay me a massive settlement. I'm very smart. So what do you mean? Why would you try to talk down on my check amounts or anything? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I think that that's admission of guilt, right? It's admission of guilt because it came out in the readings that they were stealing my payments, my money, my checks. And you already know this company does it because they did it in the past to other people. Like I said, these other folks, there's been folks on here, did millions of videos, were supposed to make millions of dollars. YouTube didn't pay them 1 red cent. Come on, bro. Very clear what's going on, man. Google was already ruled an illegal organization in court. You little tech slow pokes ain't got nothing for me. You ain't messing with me, homie. Believe me, you. All that fake stuff you do behind the internet, like I said, all I'm asking is, why didn't you keep that same energy when you were in front of my face? Right, you're fake. Everything you're doing doesn't exist. It's fake. If it's on the internet, well, yeah, it's a waste of my time. See what I'm saying? They're like, I don't feel no way about anything on YouTube. It's an app. I turn it off. This is how I get my money, man. See, these people really, really, like I said, they lost it. So what are they trying to do? Let's get real. They trying to drag others into their delusion. Yeah, bro, it don't work like that. You understand? I'm completely in my right mind. Don't nothing get by me or past me. I'm an actual genius, bro. You want to sit there and keep acting like, okay. Like they really trying to act like they control something. You don't control anything. What are you talking about? So the facts have been established. So like I said, that's it. That's all. Easy money, man. I'm gonna get my money. Trust me. That's everything in the book. Detriment to health lawsuit, conspiracy to commit what towards me, collusion across state lines, felony gang stalking, and you know what starts with an H, right? Come on, dog. I own y'all. Like I said, so yeah, like I said, moving forward, every time that I continue to speak and say, listen, you need to just follow the law. Every time I speak calmly and say, yay, we're moving forward, that person continues to send agents, right? Come on, bro. Y'all aren't too bright. If you're saying that name, that comes from that person. Anything that's going down, I know the individuals, I got your legal names, I got your voicemail from Erica Frost. It's prison time. Like I said, none of this is necessary behavior. It's not something that I should have to deal with as a grown man. We're talking about a federal lawsuit for millions of dollars because of what y'all are doing. No, don't stop. Keep it up. I've asked you to stop. No more. Keep going. Keep on doing what you do. Powerless one. Because every crime you commit is going to be documented and sent to a lawyer, and we're going to be in court. And I have too much evidence. Lengthy evidence. When I play that voicemail and they hear Erica Frost saying that she doesn't want to see me eating, what do you think that jury is going to feel like? You understand? They're going to take one look at y'all and see that you're unhinged, right? That you're out of your mind. They're going to do a mental eval. It is what it is. Arkham Asylum Psych Ward, guaranteed, as well as the prison time. You just may serve your time in there or something. I don't know how they do all that. That's on them. I don't have faith in the system. The whole system is corrupt and a joke. That's the whole point. This is the whole system I'm coming up against. It has nothing to do with these individuals. These individuals are nobody. So yeah, like I said, let me do my job, okay? Because I don't have to ask. You're going to let me do my job. I got way bigger deal, things to pay attention to. Y'all is little. You down here, like Conor McGregor. I'm going against Jose. I'm up here. You're all the way down here. I'm up here. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing. Who the is this guy? Boy, stop it. Y'all funny as hell. So yeah, like I said, I come out every day. I train. I do my thing. Do my thistle. I'm gonna continue to. I'm talking to people. I'm trying to get support. Trying to get people to come out their pocket and actually donate. Like I said, here's another day. Same thing. Haven't had nothing to eat. It's just crazy. Y'all want to talk to me, but like I said, none of them are doing anything. They're not doing their job. Again, what is that? It's just odd. It seems like a lot of fakeness to me. You understand? There's nothing to talk about, man. Like, it's really funny. It's funny because these narcs think they're in control. They really believe that they're in control, that they're moving on me, and they don't get how many people are going to be losing their jobs and basically serving a life sentence in prison. That's a guarantee. On everything I love, I guarantee that. You understand? People can't act like this. See, that's the thing. If everybody's corrupt, I'm gonna find out. So anybody talking to me, I mean, I hope you're not corrupt, because I mean, if you are and you speak in my direction, that's just not a wise move, brother, because it's gonna get documented. It's gonna get sent to a lawyer. You understand? People need to really watch how they talk to me and watch what they say to me and watch coming around me right now. This is a very serious time. You understand? So yeah, like I said, that's the whole thing. No, I'm not soft at all. I showed up to every bout. Okay. I had literal standoffs in Green Bay by myself. Okay. Just me, Dolo, me and my hands, and had standoffs about several times, maybe 3 times. And then, boys, they had to bring the entire corrupt force up there in Green Bay out to Oneida Street and everything for me. And I backed them all down in front of everyone. Ask about me. You understand? I don't care who you are. I don't care who it is. I'm a man. You understand? It's not a choice. You're going to respect me. You feel me? And I'm not scared of your little games and your role reversing and your weird system. Okay? Like I said, I go along to get along. I try to get along with everybody. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a pushover, and I don't play games. So, like I said, there's no way to compromise me anymore. There is no way to set me up. Common sense, because I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to. I'm chilling. I'm working. Feel me? Right now I'm at work, brother. So this is the thing, I built a whole new lifestyle. If I've gotten more done than every agency, I would love to know who the slowpoke is that tried to say, hey, that's it, you made 170. How is that bad if I've made tons of checks on here and you're not monetized and you make no money? And then they act like they don't have to respond. Nah, bro, you got to miss me with that. See, you're getting proved wrong. Every time these people have spoken, they've been proved wrong. Catch up. You're not doing anything to me. You're just rambling and ranting. What's the point? No, have a debate. If you speak, that conversation, right, has to come to a conclusion. Where's the conclusion? The conclusion is I make all this money. These people are jelly, and I'm the one succeeding, and none of them are. It's that simple. So my job is to be nice, be smart, be respectful. I'm a public figure. So you can tell how reckless they are. They have no regard for anybody's safety, anybody, nothing. Bro, listen, man, there's people of all ages all over the world that watch my channel. Now I can only do so much. I'm going to be myself, of course. I don't owe them anything at all. This is what I do. I'm me, right? So I'm going to be me. But it's just you have a blatant disregard and no respect. But like I said, these people, they traveled across state lines, and when they was in front of me, they asked me what time the band was playing. So the conversation's been had way too many times. We're not going to speak on this again. We're not going to waste our time because we don't need to. Anything that's done is documented. It's going to be sent to an attorney. Feel me? It is what it is. I own you. Real talk. Always have, always will. So again, I mean, let's go over the events, the timeline. These people came out of nowhere. They stated their intention on a video publicly. I know people have documentation of this. People, members of the Red Triangles, I don't necessarily have to have all this documentation or document, because all y'all folks are going to rat on each other. I already know. You're going to start telling. It's going to be easy. I'm going to literally be able to tell the lawyer and everyone exactly what to do, because it's common sense. It's going to be a RICO case. It's going to be kind of like Batman, but like I'm doing the Harvey Dent part 2 by myself. You understand? I realistically do not need an attorney. I literally could do it myself and represent myself. You understand? Like I said, I don't have any issues, no legalities, no court issues, no nothing. I'm good in the books, doing me. I'm winning. Feel me? And it just is what it is. That looks like a red triangle right there. Another one that looks miserable. He's a truck driver, 18-wheeler driver. Yeah, he probably is miserable. Good talk. But see, I do what I want to do every day. I do what I enjoy. And I talk right in front of all y'all. Don't nobody do nothing about it. What do you mean? That's who I am. I'm not a nice guy, bro. See, this is what people don't get. You want to act like you're something you're not, but I'm really that. Yeah, that's what I am. So what are you talking about? Nah, bro, I've been the Texas bully my entire life, bro. What are you talking about? I grew up listening to Biggie Smalls and really getting busy and active. I was up in New York. I was in Albany. I was running dudes off corners. I'm a real gangster. Solidified, certified G in the books, right? Like Easy E said and all that. I don't. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's just different. You understand? We're not the same. We've never been the same. And people just, these people are upset because I'm a late bloomer, right? Late bloomer is the perfect timing. It's like when people say, you're 35, oh, you're too old to play in the NBA. Sorry, but what? There's 40, 50, like 60-year-olds playing in the NBA, maybe even older. I'm sorry, but what? 35, I'm in my prime. This would be the perfect time for me to dominate the NBA. I would literally dominate that entire league. Those scrubs, you think they can do what I do? I'm so much stronger than all of them. It's unreal. Oh, they can train all day. LeBron, I'm stronger than. Do you understand this? I'm way stronger than LeBron James. That's why these folks is funny to me because, see, I don't talk. I prove it. When I called out all those people and the culture in those groups, I was on 6th Street saying, pull up, what's up? Any of y'all got an issue, come talk to me, come holler. Didn't nobody do nothing because they all terrified of me. That's why Jerome, or whatever his name was, at Dizzy Rooster he said, I think you're an amazing guy and the best employee we ever had. Come on, dog. The facts have gone over, man. You're just trying to talk to speak confusion. Like, what is rambling going to get you? You can't talk your way out of this lengthy prison sentence. What? Hey, come on, bro. I already know what it is. I know for a fact. I know the law and how it works. They can't get around it. I know that the judge is going to say it's a life sentence because this is my life. See, that's the way the justice system works. That's justice. Eye for an eye. It has to be whatever you come to take, whatever you come for, right? Well, that court system is used to even the playing field. So whatever you put out, you get back, equal or worse. That's how life works. These people need life lessons, and God is teaching them to them. Your issue and your lack of faith in God is not my problem. You want to know who told me that yesterday or the other day? God. See, I talk to God. I'm not worried about what you're saying. I'm not worried about going through things. We go through things, man. Look what happened to my father. I believe there was foul play involved. You understand? I'm Batman for a reason. Just like the movie, right? Come on, man. That folks is funny, bro. And my dad lives through me. Everything happens for a reason, man. Sadly. But even the bad things, sometimes I believe they happen for a reason. You understand? I love my father. My father loved me. He lives through me. Like, I know he's in heaven cheering me on. Like, real talk. So everything, is still okay. You know what I mean? Like, I wish it wasn't that way or this way, but I can't do nothing about it. But it's still, it's just beautiful because my dad lives through me. You know what I mean? That's real love. That's something that money can't pay for or replace. You people are talking, but you're not talking from a positive place. Your energy is a joke. Get on panel and they hooting and hollering for 20 minutes saying a bunch of lies because they think that's going to elicit a reaction. And my response was, I have no reaction. Like, this is deplorable. Like, this is what we do. And you want to just keep that going? I'm all right. Do what you do, man. I'm okay. It just shows me how jealous you are of me. That's all. You haven't said anything that's even slightly coherent. See my point? Like I said, if that's your intention, you want people to be upset, right? So you go out your way to try to do that. That's somebody who's terrified of Batman. You're scared. Yeah, no, you're trying to use my anger against me. Yeah, that's cowardly. That's cowards who literally hiding behind things, behind stuff. Right. Throw what and hide your hand. That's what they do. You know what I mean? Let them do what they do, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why once I learn it, it's a hard thing to do because y'all really running your mouth, right? And talking in a way that nobody talks to me in front of my face. But it's all good. It's okay. Because that's what teaches you the ultimate strength. If you control your emotions completely and you don't react or respond, and you can accomplish that, boy, you strong as hell. If you can do that, that shows real strength. And I've learned that over time. It's just like I said, in the street, it's somewhat different. A little bit. It still translates to the streets, but in the streets, you still have to be very reactive. You have to be. That's the whole thing, is they know I'm not conditioned for that kind of environment. So they just trying to take advantage because I'm a real street dude. Right. Everybody knows what I'm conditioned for. I did bar security for like 7 years. Never even had an issue. I was literally basically never touched. Regular humans, y'all got to understand this, and they know this already. The red triangles know. Everybody knows. Regular guys, most of them can't come close to me. I'm just being honest. Like, no. In boxing, if it was hand to hand, they're not going to be able to come close to me. They're going to be like, dude, this dude is crazy. That's why I was so good at bar security. I've come up against, 10, 20 people and won by myself. It ain't nothing. I've had people gain an edge on me and come from behind me. I told you all the story, right? Like, it is what it is. And that one got ugly quick. You understand? Real talk. And there was people like screaming and stuff, and then they ran to the cops. Feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I don't have anything, nothing pending, no cases, no history. I'm good in the books. That's what these people do. They get online. Oh, I'm upset at him because he's succeeding. I want him to have a criminal record. Don't work like that. That's why they targeted me and gave me all those fake tickets. And like I said, I'm not giving you a dime. You all lied and I proved it. I'm not giving you a dime until I have all my money, right? And even then, I'm going to try to see if I could take it to court. The only reason that I'll pay is because I got to be in a rush, because I got to drive Christina around and take care of my girlfriend. And I'll do that part, but I'm taking it to court right after. I'm going to challenge it all. You understand? Because you lied. You all literally broke the law every which way but sundown. What are you talking about? Everything you say that I have doesn't exist. No, right now, my license, I should have it. You all lied. Yeah, actual cops committed felonies. Oh, wow, what a surprise. You got police sergeants going to prison every day. Come on, bro. It's not me who has to be careful. It's those people. It's the corrupt officials. All of them have to be careful right now, because all of them are getting locked up all the time, every day. They're being exposed as pedos and criminals, and they're embezzling, and you know what I mean? And they're doing crazy stuff towards people when their job is to protect and serve. What is bad about having a Batman in the neighborhood who protects, and is a servant of God? You understand? Who actually makes sure there's no corruption. See, they can't do nothing to it with me. They can't tell me nothing, because everything I'm doing is legal by the book and the right thing to do. They have to listen. I'm gradually gaining more and more power like that. You know what I mean? That's why people is listening to me, and I know it's helping, because that means in every department they can't have corruption now, because now they all know who I am. They know I exist, and they're talking amongst each other. You understand? So that means that good cops are going to stand up to bad cops, right? Common sense. You understand? Like, it's about good and evil, man. It's about standing up for what's right. Like, just is what it is. Like, people have different agendas. I mean, you shouldn't be working those jobs unless your agenda is to help people and take care of people and save lives. The same agenda I have. If that's not your agenda, yes, you need to resign and find another job. Go work at Wendy's. You understand? Like I said, people who used to do that as a career, they're broke now. People don't have money like that. People don't got money these days. Ain't nobody got time for that. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, what do you mean? I'm doing something wrong? I mean, my check is going to be great, man, once I get to my birthday, and then we got this show on the road, and I'm not going to have this issue ever again. I've done this for 2 years, stood up tall, y'all, and won. It was never about money. I spent tons of money doing this too. So what do you mean? Not tons. It didn't take me that much, but quite a bit. You know what I mean? So I made money cooking. I've been doing my thing the whole time. I think you're just mad because you lost. See the point? Like, see, we don't do pettiness. There's a honk all the way from across. We don't do pettiness at all. You got to make some sense. right? So at the end of the day, man, I'm a ninja, right? And you're just regular people, right? Be you, homie. It ain't got to be me. Everybody don't got to be me, man. Feel me? Real talk. She don't want to be saved. I can't stand that song. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine a backward society saying she don't want to be saved. People don't want to be saved. All y'all do is ask for saving. See, everything you've said in your society is backwards. That's why you got people like this who they're completely out their mind and they make no sense. And then they want to get online and pretend they're a reckless or a rebel because in actual real life, you settled. In actual reality, you're a joke. Why would I let jokey people a joke make me upset? Listen, homie, I'm 35, bro. I haven't ever been married. Um, Everything I did was extremely serious. I'm the winner. I've won in life. I wasn't against anyone. I just won for me. I won every which way but sundown. That's why they upset. So trying to talk to me as if I didn't win. Why do you keep doing that if we've already been over the facts? See, the conversation can't move forward. We're at the same spot. People are immature. People are petty. Like I said, bro, I won. You lost. Like you can run your mouth all day. You're not manipulating me, bro. If that's not clear by now, I give up. I know reality, man. You know, God shows me it every day. I see it every day. I see how I shine. I see how amazing I am. Oh, trust me, I love myself. And that's something that you need to work on and that you're lacking. Clearly. Common sense, right? You know, folks is just funny, man. They funny. They've been funny. But yeah, like I said, we gonna get all the attention. We gonna do all the marketing, all the promotion, right? People like that, they promoting for me whether I like it or not. You feel me? They gonna help my numbers. And these people, like I said, you could do whatever you want, man. Like I said, the live streams are irrelevant. I'm getting all my money through the shorts, common sense. I'm gonna get my money every single day. You know what I mean? The fact that you're this pressed and triggered and all y'all have to team up against one man shows how powerful I am. And I'm talking about everyone. Corrupt departments, right? Corrupt agencies that people are going to lose their job and go to prison. Um, Everyone, whole neighborhoods, whole communities, right? All these folks on the internet. So now people are trying to apologize. Now people are trying to, but that's the thing. Y'all still never stop. You still want to act and entertain your nonsense. Like, that's the whole reason why I'm standing on business. Feel me? Like, bro, all that nonsense, those days are over, man. You understand? Like I said, everybody's begging for forgiveness now and wants to apologize. I mean, well, then apologize. I definitely think I'm owed an apology from everyone. An apology can't make up for what I lost and everything I went through. And the fact is, I really lost nothing. That's the truth. I really gained, if anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. When you start talking, your standard of how you see things is delusion. You can't gauge my reality for me. This costs thousands of dollars. Tell yourself what you want. Bulletproof vest I wear costs thousands of dollars, racks. I've never told a lie at any point in my entire life. You can fact check everything. So when you sit there and you say this and that and blah, 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 like I said, you're not even giving me time to respond or being fair in the conversation because you're trying to gaslight. I don't play like that. That's the one thing I don't tolerate. I'll never let no one talk to me like that because it's inhumane. See, that's the thing. These people, that's what they are. You're going to prison, man. And me, I'm going to be out here winning, being a human, what you can't stand, living my beautiful life, being happy. You can be mad as you want. You understand? But like I said, are you doing anything about it for real? No, because you're a coward. You're not capable. So, like I said, don't ever challenge my authority again, right? We're not going over it again. We're going to move forward, man. Feel me? That's what narcs do because they're jealous and they want to trick you off your throne. That's why they get online and pretend, right, that, oh, they want people to be aggressive and blah, blah, blah. What I said yesterday, that came from me in my heart. That wasn't because of I was responding to anything. So let's not pretend. See, these folks is talking to themselves, acting like they run something. You have nothing to do with my network. What are you talking about? We totally separate, bro. I don't have no connections on YouTube, none of that, bro. We doing our thing over here. Yeah, you can't just connect to people like that. You can't just latch on. It doesn't work that way. So, like I said, homie, we over here in my sector, my corner, right? The actual truth sector, right? And fools that just wish that they could do what I do. All of them got to watch me. All of them got to gravitate to me, right? You got them lames on panel talking about, yeah, yeah, Mookie, I think you should do this. It'd probably be a quick bag. You like 40, 50, 60 years old lady still talking about getting to the bag. Boy, stop it. If you're trying to get to the bag, then you don't have the bag. You should do this, Mookie. Yeah, Mookie is a broke homeless guy. Like I said, a troll, a nobody, a peon, a peasant. I said it. He say he don't fear nobody. Hey, brother, all you got to do is come out here in person and sign the waiver. Like I said, if y'all really, really are that delusional, please do. Please sign that waiver. You understand? That's all you got to do, bro. Like what? Bro, right now, if Mike Tyson was in his prime, it'd be an easy victory in any boxing ring for me. Y'all is funny, bro. See, you don't train like this. You ain't built like this. Boy, stop it. Y'all folks is funny, man. I'll literally talk to you the entire match. While I'm defeating you. You're funny, bro. See, this is the thing. They can't come close to me, and they know they can't. They can't get at me in the street, right? Just like they never could. Just like when the cartel was putting active, you know what's on me, and I kept surviving and kept literally winning. I kept owning y'all fools. Completely untouched. I'm the untouchable. Oh, I've defeated cartel numerous times. I've shut down their legal operations numerous times and hands on. Y'all folks is soft. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, when you got them people and they sending me to a chat and then you start talking about that and again trying to do what I told you not to do and trying to, big up people who ain't nothing and you're not talking facts and you're not out here and you don't know what's happening. Yeah, I don't play like that, brother. So like I said, I'm out here right now. I'm gonna be out here every day. Every day that I'm living and breathing proves you wrong. You understand that? Every day. Every day is a testimony of God and God's will. Every day that I'm out here and I'm calling all y'all out and telling the whole world, I don't care who you are, the whole world can pull up. I don't have no issue and no problems with nobody. But anybody who feel whatever way, you can come see me. You understand? And is anybody doing that? Is anybody taking me up on my offer? Nope, because they're soft. Like I said, that's what they lean on, like that stuff ever worked before. Right, you're corny, man. Ain't making no sense, bro. What? A man is going to be an aggressive man, whether you like it or not. Y'all is super soft. Feel me? Yeah, no, you don't get anybody pressed or triggered. We're not narcissists. No, you piss people off because you're sitting online trying to play with people. Quit playing with people. Sit down. Be quiet. Try and make that like a 24-hour thing, like it's the thing to do, bro. You should be ashamed. Get some shame. Sorry, but what? Y'all is funny. Straight whack. That's the lamest thing I ever heard of. What? Yeah, we out here, we the cool people. Right? Yep. Oh, nobody want to be like you, pal. So, like I said, we out here, we run the streets. I'm the boss. I'm the strongest man in the world, literally strongest entity on this planet, and I can put it to the test anytime y'all want. What's goody? Now let's do a workout competition. Let's actually do what we do as human beings. What's with this low vibrational stuff? We ain't gremlins. We human beings, bro. Act like it. What's up with y'all? Y'all all right? Yeah, like I said, them people funny, bro. Thought they had something for me. That'll be the day. Yo, funny as hell. So yeah, like I said, I love me. I love being me, bro. I love myself. You see me free every day, winning, doing my fizzle, doing my thing. But what are you doing with your time? Wasting it? hmm All of them. All of them are wasting their time, brother. It's hilarious. Purified water, good water. It's what it is, man. Don't be mad because I have the support of the community. Don't be mad because I have the support of the people. Don't be mad because I follow the law. Literally, everything I do is about upholding the law and saying to it that all these people and officials and agencies and departments that they're safe. That's literally what I do. And that makes sure that there's no corruption. That's all. You know what I mean? Like I'm almost like an auditor, like Glenn Serio. That's pretty much what I am, but I'm more like the real deal. Like that's the thing, he'll slap on a suit every now and then and try to walk, right? Yeah, looks like a big duck out there, right? He's funny as hell, but he's not really that. I'm the real thing. Like, yes, you can make a career doing this. Yes, you can.
Like, y'all funny. I'm a real public figure. There ain't nothing funny about me in my career path. I got a real job, and it takes a lot of my time. It takes all my time. It takes a lot of energy too. It's a good job. I have a good career. I'm Batman. I'm a good person. That's my career. You people funny. You understand? But these folks don't have a career. Then you can't tell me nothing. The conversation stops right there. Go get a career and then come talk to me. All right. Go get you everything I got. Mansion, estate, billions in equity, over 2,000 in jewelry. I don't care who's watching. If any of y'all think that you have power to shift anything for me or change anything within my life, you're delusional and I'm calling you out. Yeah. And you can talk to my face and I'll definitely put you in your place verbally and tell you what it is for real. Now what? Do you see anyone doing that? Nope. And I'm out here right now because he don't hide from nothing and nobody. Y'all fools is fake, man. You understand? That's my whole point. Yeah, don't play with me, bro. Y'all wanted to get on here and they wanted to play. Don't play with me, bro. I'm a real street dude. I'm a gangster for real. Straight savage. What you talking about? Yeah, every time that I'm being me, you seem to have a problem with it like it's illegal or a problem. Yeah, right. What's up? What you gonna do about it? Not a thing, right? Right? Sit there and put up with it like y'all do every day, every single one of y'all wage slaves, especially. Sorry, but what? Boy, miss me. Real talk. Yeah, I get paid to be a man. Imagine that. Imagine a king who actually stands up for himself, like Achilles said, because that's who I am reincarnated. Y'all folks better catch up. You light years behind, man. You'll never catch up to me wealth wise. Don't go crazy thinking about it. Y'all fools is funny, and you talking about little money, like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so it's wrong for a genius who got set up and targeted to turn around and make money and get donations and run an entire business and an enterprise and build an empire. That's wrong. Yeah, you got the game backwards. That's why you struggling. Now, see, all that other stuff is petty little nonsense. That's what you deal with. You deal with basic necessities. You deal with basic stuff because you're basic. I'm not basic. See, I deal with $1 billion buildings, little homie. I own $1 billion buildings. Got access to $1 billion buildings, right? I would never show you because all you try to do is sabotage what I build. You mad because I'm the only self-made trillionaire today? What do you mean? Why would I argue with people who can't afford a hot dog online? You ain't making no sense, bro. We're not in the same boat. What are you talking about? You ain't making no sense, bro. I've been making so much money. I've made more money than anyone who ever walked this planet. The minute I say that, you got to sit down and listen. Well, you can't talk back to that, and people don't talk back to me. Be you. Y'all are funny, man. They really be on there like they telling somebody something. They ain't doing nothing. Try their hardest, get no reaction, and then just be quiet. What? All taking orders from the same individual, some weirdo who can't build nothing and can't afford a hot dog and has no friends. Golly, can I own you anymore? Yeah, keep on repeating your name and all that nonsense. All you doing is just you don't even. It doesn't make me feel nothing. All you're doing is helping my federal lawsuit. Like I said, yeah, you're trying to cause confusion. Anyone like that person gets online and they literally like they just like that other one, that other weird one that's going to prison, the Ashley Wheeler, right? For all the same stuff across state lines. You were the whole main part of this and you're working in collusion with them. All of the same individuals, all looking at prison sentences, right? And you're trying to do what she did, like this weirdo behavior where you act like you're like having a conniption fit and like that's supposed to affect me. Bro, I don't care about your little weak narc rage. Your anger ain't scary. You're soft. What? Like I said, we already went over the facts. We don't get up every day and want to repeat ourselves or argue. Yeah, those are the type of people they actually like gain something from arguing and yelling and screaming. Yeah, I'm an empath. We're not built like that. That doesn't make you tough. It makes you sociopaths. It makes you very weird. And that's why people aren't your friends and why people stay the hell away from you. So again, what do you mean? Like, you're not playing with me. You're not doing anything towards me. You're literally on a computer, right? You're terrified, hiding, and scared, and you're federally indicting yourself on federal charges. We're talking about federal prison time here, folks. Sorry, but what? This is my job. Everyone out there, all y'all want to pretend, if people feel like they have anything for me, bring it. Bring it. And I can guarantee you'll be looking at a prison sentence, probably a life sentence in prison. You understand? And these people are going to keep on with their fake stuff until the first person actually get held accountable and they charge them and give them a life sentence. When the courtroom charges you and gives you a life sentence, all y'all are going to break down in tears and start crying. And somehow reality is going to finally hit home. That makes no sense, brother. I done told y'all a million times. See, these fools want to act like they don't have to listen. You don't have a choice, dude. This is reality you're knocking, brother. Better answer. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Stay mad. I got money to make. Peace. I'm happy every day, bro. I love my life. Yeah, I don't have nothing to prove to you. You see what it is. My life is beautiful. I don't waste my time responding to people who below me. All right. Talk to y'all later, man. Easy.